Hell yeah, my friend. It's really a huge honor. It's the first time I'm actually able to do that with you. But for people that don't recognize your voice or face, who the hell are you, man?
My name is Sam, and I'm from Get Dead and new group Codefendants.
Man, Sam, welcome to Prescription Punk Rock. I mean it. It's cool to have you on the show. Get That is one of the most original project out there, and that's what I'm looking for: originality, something different, and that's what you brought. And was it something that when you started up was the main goal of the band, or it really came naturally with the background of everyone musically?
I think that yeah, I think that it just kind of happened. Every project that we've done, like our first EP was like a hardcore EP, and the next EP was the Letters Home acoustic thing, and it's just we just get bored really easily, and we listen to so much different music. I mean, it all sounds like Get Dead in the end, but um, just I don't know. We've never really been interested in playing the same fucking thing over and over again and trying to have that sound. And as long as we're making headway and changing how we sound and people like it, we're just gonna keep doing that. We might make a techno album next. You never fucking know. We won't
Yeah,
do
it has to be that way, like to keep it thrilling for everybody, not just for yourself, but for the fans too. And not knowing where you're going, it keep the edge with the band, and you don't get tired of playing the same style. Trying to please the fan, recreate something that was already done, or just trying to find your way doing something you did 20 years ago. It's just like I think it's a circle that exhausting, and doing the way you do it's so freaky cool.
that, man. Yeah, I think that if you look at just how society's going, I don't know, I don't like fucking all society, but like the trend in what people do is, with like social media, for example, or like TikTok and stuff, people put something on there and they get this bump of likes, and it's the same with music. And then, a lot of people fall into this thing of like, oh, well, I need to get that. I need to get that kind of like reinforcement again. So I'm going to just keep doing that and keep trying that thing. And then it's like they dead it until it's just fucking annoying. And then it just becomes sad, shitty. So, uh, good thing for us and Get Dead. We're not here for pats on the back or anything. We're doing this because we enjoy like creating new music and seeing what we can do. And if people like it and they want to pick it up, that's fucking tight. Like we got a bunch of great fans. The other day we were looking at our social media lady Nikki was putting together all this stuff, and she was putting together all the fan tattoos that we have. And I was like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot. Like a lot of people got Get Dead tattooed on them, and like different like logos and stuff, which is crazy. I'm gonna have one band tattoo. Just, I don't know. So I mean,
um,
at least we're on the right track. People get something out of it, and that's what's good. We're getting something out of it, and if it can be beneficial to people, get them through some weird shit or hard times, fucking more power to it.
I feel you. It feels surreal when you see those people, loving that project so much that they, ink their self forever. And it proved, the dedication of, and it proved that, it has a goal to do that, at the end, it's all reaching people out and living those crazy, stories and have so much beautiful memories from it. And I think that's the main goal. And there's no money out there anymore for the music industry. The way the punk scene is, people buy vinyl, but there's not much sell for keeping a band alive. Just doing it, everybody's working. That's the point.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody's got, especially in this day and age after COVID and all that, everybody learned that they have a hustle that they can do and try to develop it and make it. You can't just you no longer can just be this band anymore. And social media kind of fucked it up too, because remember when I was a kid, you would see maybe musicians in like a fucking magazine every now and then, or you'd have to go see them live. You don't know what the fuck they were doing. You don't know what I was eating for breakfast, or if I went to take my dog for a fucking walk. You know what I mean? It's any fucking business. And now everybody's just so far up in your shit that now when you go like play these shows, and like people are almost like too comfortable with like musicians or people on stage and stuff because they've watched your life, so now they feel like they know you, and they come at you like that. You know, like, oh, what's up? Oh, it's like, oh, motherfucker, I don't follow you. You know, I don't watch what you're doing, but it's kind of that whole thing just kind of takes away the mystery in it, and it also took away just being able to be a band, just be able to go into a studio, make music, people hear it, and they go, oh shit, what's this all about? Now you have to fucking post your shit twice a day. You know, fucking come up with the shit. Like right now, I'm fucking just, we just went on tour in Europe for fucking like, you know, almost a month. Came back.
Wow.
Yeah, but nobody, I mean, there's some like international problems with money and stuff, but I came back with no fucking money. My phone just got turned off. As you know, like just me and you doing this interview, I'm like, well, I don't fucking know. I guess I got to go on my desktop and download Skype and maybe that works. And so now I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm going up to Canada on the 9th, but I mean, I've got to pay my bills before I go. So I've been home for the past few days, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my fucking, trying to get a hustle on. I've got all these old, like when I did hip hop stuff under Louis Regal, and even just demos on my computer and on my voice memos. I have hundreds of them that are only like little like verses and stuff like this. So I've been putting together a fucking demo project on cassette tape, and it's just going to be one track on each side, you know, that like just blends together. And then I'm like, okay, well, I can make a fucking, anyone can make, you know, an EP, but what's going to make it so somebody can buy it, right? So I'm like, all right, well, fucking people like NFTs, right? Big fucking thing. And by the way, how's all that crypto working out there, fuckers? But so the NFTs, it's something for somebody that they can have, right? So I came up with the idea that I'm making these mixtapes because I have so much random stuff. Like I'll just like, you know, do a song, or I have like recordings of just playing like demos from Get Dead songs on guitar. But each tape that I sell is going to be a unique tape. It's going to be its own mix of its own stuff, you know, and I'm putting a QR code on it. So when you buy it, you get a QR code. So if you want it to download, you scan your QR code, and then you can put the fucking album digitally onto your phone. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can just listen to it on cassette. But once you scan the code, I'm going to get an alert that you scanned it, and I'm going to release that demo on fucking SoundCloud or YouTube so everybody can hear it. So it's up to the person that buys it whether they want to fucking release it or not, you know?
Does it buzz every time somebody scan it? Because if people go mad, man, and they buy it 500, you're gonna have 500 times.
No. Like I'm making one art piece for each mix, right? So there's five different mixes. So like the Louis Regal stuff was my old hip hop stuff. I have all these instrumentals and stuff. So one of them is going to be like a Louis Regal one, and one of them is going to be a fucking demo. Like the Louis Regal one's in a skateboard. I painted.
Oh, cool! Wow.
So that's that, and then it'll come with fucking, where'd that fucking thing go? If I can find it. Oh man. But anyway, oh right there. So the fucking tape inlays into the fucking board that you get out. You know what I mean? And then this will be fucking glued in there, but it'll still open up. So you'll be able to open it from in there. And then, you know what I mean? And then fucking pull it out. So it can also be on your wall and fucking mount it. And then I was thinking, I was like, so many people like collect fucking cassette tapes now and stuff that I could even make like, you know, skateboard holders for like your 5 favorite cassette tapes. But I'm not gonna do all that because I don't have fucking time. I just need to pay my goddamn cell phone bill and my dog's surgery. So anyway, so like this tape will be a one and unique tape. It'll have a fucking download code on it. But once you download it to put it on your phone, I know that I can release it to the world. So it's up to the person that buys it or not. Now they can buy all fucking, you know, collect all 5 mixtapes. So I'm only making one of a kind of each of them. So that's an NFT. You know what I mean? It's like something that you can actually fucking feel, not having your phone and go, oh, look at a fucking Pokemon. You know?
I like the idea. It's creative. It's cool, man, and people gonna love it. And then I think it's like we spoke about originality. I think that's the thing with you. You always bring something new idea and being creative and going forward and just like living fast, you know. And
Yeah.
and the thing I said, you know, it's with Get Dead, you bring a lot of your hip hop roots, you know, in the project, which is fucking amazing because there was not a lot of band in punk rock that, you know, bring that element where Wool With Bread back in the days did it. But there's few of them. It's a territory that it's kind of, you know, not explore, and it's so cool that you bring that. And so, how hip hop came in your life? Did you grow up with it, or you were listening to punk rock and then? Because I was listening to metal, punk rock, and then fucking rap.
Then rap. Yeah. See, I started the other way. I listened to hip hop first. And I mean, I still really only listen to hip hop music and like instant. I mean, I listen to anything. I'll listen to fucking, you know, Vicente Fernandez if it's a good song. I don't give a shit as long as it sounds good. But with hip hop, it started with just like being growing up as a skateboarder because the skate videos would be, you know, they would have hip hop and punk rock and metal on there, you know. So I just always listened to hip hop, and I did hip hop for many years. I was a battle rapper. I produced beats. We had our own like hip hop label called Kitchen Cuts, with like Edison and Mildew. It's like this whole other like thing. And then I got burnt out touring with hip hop, and I moved into the Angry Amputees house with Stacy D and all of them, and they had me like sing a punk rock song. They're like, "Oh, you're pretty good at this." So instead of being Louis Regal, I started Louis and the Regals, and I went on one punk rock tour, and I was like, "Fuck, that's it. I'm doing this shit." Because like with hip hop, I mean, the nature of the beast is you have to be the best. Everyone wants to be the best. You're gonna be the freshest, the tightest, whatever. So you go on tour with that shit. Nobody's trying to fucking let you stay at their house. Nobody gives a fuck if you got a drink ticket or like if you're hungry or anything because they want you to fucking be not all there, you know? Where punk rock, the community is so fucking awesome. People show up and bring you food. They bring you fucking drugs. They give you a place to stay. You know, they let you fucking pet their dog. You know, everyone's cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still only predominantly listen to hip hop. That'll never change. But, you know, I mean, I still listen to punk rock and stuff. I think the last shit that I fucking really got into was, well, two things. I've heard of Comeback Kid, but I'd never heard the Comeback Kid. You know, I always like knew who they were, like festival stuff and all that. Never saw them play, never heard one of their songs. And then on Punk Rock Holiday, this last tour, I met the singer from Comeback Kid in the catering room. And he's like, "Oh, we're looking forward to seeing your band." I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check your band out." Fucking A, man. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like it was just such good energy. And now I've been listening, like I started from back when the singer now was a guitar player from the first album. And so it's like now I'm like trying to digest all of that coming through. So that's one. That's something that I'm fucking for like non-hip hop that I'm into. And also I've been listening a lot to the Idols. The Idols fucking kill it. That's a really good fucking band. So I've been starting like listening to, because you know you always got to start fucking. Once I like a song from a band, I'll immediately like look them up and go, okay, how many albums do they have? And then before I start listening to that new album, I gotta go back. You know, I gotta know where these motherfuckers came from, and like if it was better or worse or what. So.
That's so cool. I mean, Comeback Kid, they deserve it. They toured nonstop since the beginning, and they're crazy. The last records is amazing. Their cover, they're doing territorial pissing, beds are burning. They're all amazing. They have such an energy live, and they did.
It's insane. It's insane live. Like that was. It's been a minute since I mean, we get to see a bunch of bands play all the time, and I mean, they're all rad and fucking, you know, we got good friends that do it, but it's been a minute since I was like, fuck, man, I'm gonna jump off this fucking stage, and so, you know, like you're like, ah, the guy's energy is. I even went up and apologized to them when they were done playing. Afterwards, we went and had a beer, and I apologized to them for even playing the festival. Although, how dare I? How dare I try to play with you guys, dude? It was so good.
You're gonna be in Quebec really soon. The run is pretty interesting. You're gonna be in Saguenay at a festival called Deluge. You're gonna love it. Saguenay is where my girlfriend came from. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes from Quebec. It's such a beautiful place. People are rad. You're gonna fucking love it.
Oh, it's better than Regina?
Yeah, it's north from Quebec, the Saguenay.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's Virginia.
Regina. Is it Regina? We played a place in
Regina, yeah, in
right,
Saskatoon. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right, fun.
Prairie.
Yeah.
From what I heard, like the prairies is so boring. It's like the only town, and propaganda is the only good thing that came out from there.
Yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. That was a funny show. We played there with Agent Orange, and we're just like, where the fuck are we? And they kept saying it reminds. They kept saying the name of the band or the name of the town rhymes with fun. It rhymes with fun. I'm like, it's Regina. It rhymes with fun. I finally got it. I was like, oh, they're fucking saying Regina. Fuck, okay. I was like, but it's not even called Regina. It's called Regina. So, I don't know. I'm psyched to come back to fucking Canada. We fucking love it up there. I got on this last tour. I got my front tooth knocked out
Oh shit!
skating, and I put it online. And actually, let me look real quick because I gotta give a big shout out to this man. So this guy him and his son are big fans of Get Dead, and he reached out to me when he saw that my tooth got fucked up. Let's see where his name? He's a periodontologist up there. He's a fucking dentist, a surgeon. And he was like, hey, I saw what happened to your tooth. When you come up for your Canada tour, if you stay a couple days early or later or earlier, he's all, I'll fix all of your teeth for free. And I was like, what? I was like, you got to let me like pay for that. It's like a lot, my teeth are a mess. And he was like, no. He's like, the fact that you offered me money makes me want to do it even more. He's like, I reached out and fucking told you because I'm retiring like next year from his practice. So him and his son can travel. They go to fucking punk rock shows and they travel all over the world together and stuff. And so he's like, I'm retiring. He's like, I'm just trying to do as much fucking good shit as I can. He's all, this will save you tens of thousands of dollars. He's all, fucking do whatever you want. Fucking full grill. Like I got like teeth from the back missing from like fights and opening bottles and like, it's just, this is going to be all new fucking teeth. And I'm going to get a nickel plated tooth for the fucking front one. Because
It's the same guy because there's that guy, the dentist, the punk rock dentist, and he did like gold tooth for Hugo Muti from the St. Catharines, and I heard he helped a lot of band when they were on tour, like and the band.
Yeah, he kind of that shit Smelly too from NOFX because he knew fucking Smelly. I'm trying to look up his name right now. I didn't even know that he never told me he was a punk. Yeah. Let's see. He never told me he was a punk rock dentist. Fuck, I didn't know that. I love St. Catharines, by the way. That fucking band is awesome.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best punk band in Quebec. We're lucky because we have a beautiful scene right now for the last almost 10 years. But yeah, the St. Catharines are crazy.
Yeah, man. They got you guys got some fucking heat up there in the north. You guys got who's fucking
you?
We just played with the Flatliners are from fucking up there.
We
just played with them in Italy, dude. That's fucking amazing. Great.
Yeah, it's so cool. New Rune, it's so cool. The new record is amazing. They're really good friends. And I just can't believe that Trish is at Music Water right now. I mean, like it's one of his.
I was talking about that shit. I was like, how crazy is that? He was like, yo, bro. He's like, I don't know. He's like, probably about as crazy it is with you. Fucking like, I'm on a podcast with fucking Fat Mike. I grew up listening to like fucking Ripped and like all that shit. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's cool to see, man. Especially Chris. Like it couldn't be happen to a better dude. He's just such a nice guy and fucking The new songs are amazing. They played some of them at the Bay Fest in Italy, and I was like, this is tight. I'm excited.
We saw like something like 10 times with the first records. We were so fans of the first records when it was released that we went to Montreal in a storm, and they were about to cancel the show, and they saw it coming, and they're like, you guys are crazy. You did the right from Quebec. And then, okay, we're going to do the show. We were 5 person in the fucking crowd. 5.
Sick! Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. We just did that in, last time we did the East Coast, we played a show in New Jersey in a Jewish neighborhood, a very Jewish neighborhood during Yom Kippur. And so,
wow.
And like we were just, we loaded in and we were like, okay, we're going to grab a bite to eat. And we started walking. Everything was closed. Like even non-Jewish places just got closed. Apparently, like so we got in our van and we started driving down the street. And people were like, yo, like giving us dirty looks. Somebody threw a rock. Like you're not supposed to be driving. You're not supposed to do shit. And so when we played a show at a place called like Satan's Dick or something. I forget the name of the fucking venue, but it was crazy. It was like something like that. And there was literally fucking 4 people at the whole show. And like 2 of them like drove like 4 hours to get there. So it was the same thing. But we did. We just sat there and we like played a song and then just sat there and fucking like talked about it, talked to them, you know, fucking had a beer, ordered them a beer, played another song. It was like one of the best fucking shows ever. Super fucking fun. So anybody that's listening that's starting a band, it doesn't matter if there's 4 people or 400 people. Like you always want to just like make sure that you connect with those people. The 2 of those people in that audience were from Chicago and they were driving around. And now anytime we play pretty much anywhere fucking Midwest and on, they like bring their kids and they drive like 7, 8, 10 hours and they come meet up with us. And like, just from that one night of connecting, you know what I mean? And not being a dick and not canceling the show or being like, nobody's here. I'm so upset. Fucking nobody can fucking stroke my ego. So I'm not going to play music. Like, fuck all that shit. And people get out of that, you know?
You never know like who's in the crowd, you know. I've been to a lot of show there was no people, but you know, we played them on the radio, we did interviews, it really helped them out. And the next show, there's like 30 more people, and the next there are 100 more, and next like they're starting to get noticed.
And that's we had a kid at like a signing thing, and he was a young kid, probably like 12 or 13 or something, teenage. And he was talking. He's like, yeah. He's like, I've got a band with my friend, but my dad's like, no. His dad's like an old skater, fucking from the '80s dude. And he was like, you can't be in a band. He's like, there's so many people that are in bands, and he's like, it's a fucking saturated market. I'm like, okay, well that's true. But so if today there's fucking 1 million bands start, okay, for their first band practice, come second band practice, 500,000 bands. Half of that's going to get cut off. Won't even make it to second practice. They're going to be frustrated that the first practice was so fucking shitty that they're going to quit. So if you just stick with it, and then that 500,000, when you get to band practice 10 or show number 10, how many of those 500,000 bands are still going? Not many. They're probably down. You're probably looking at about fucking 120,000. Put that over fucking 2 years, 5 years. We've just realized we're fucking been a band for like 11 years. And it's like a lot of these people that were like way higher up talking shit to us and all this stuff when we were coming up, they're not there anymore because they couldn't take it. This is a full contact sport. You got to be willing to like, lose relationships. You got to be willing to fucking be comfortable with your phone getting turned off and not having fucking like, I'm only home for a week, but it's a fucked up week. I got no gas. I got no, I'm sitting here fucking doing arts and crafts. Goddamn grown man doing arts and crafts. I'm kind of fucking making skateboards and shit with cassette tapes. What the fuck is wrong with me? It's crazy. But I'm just like, fuck it, 5 more days, 4 more days, 3 more days, 2 more days. Next thing you know, Ottawa, right. Fucking out here, going, me and you, we're having a drink, It's all good. Fuck the bills, So it's like people that get into it for cash, especially maybe if you're, even the rappers I know and shit don't make money. It's all a facade. Music, you're you're right. Music doesn't make money. If you want to make money in music, you have to tour. You have to sell merch hand to hand with people. You got to get fucking guarantees and you got to get people there. And the only way you're going to get people there is for fucking playing for those 4 people and not crying about it.
And you have to be right, because like in Canada, there's such long distance where you lose money like just in gas. So you have to be bright. In Europe, it's way more easy to travel and have more shows without, doing 9 hours straight. And like
We just
Canada,
a month in Europe almost. We were there for like 27 days, and we still had, the shortest drive we had was 4.5 hours, 5 hours. We were doing 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. And we're like, Jesus Christ, who's routing this shit? We kept like going back through Essen and shit. Like, what the fuck? But then we looked at everybody else because it's all festival shit. Everybody fucking else is doing the same fucking route. Everybody's got a 10-hour drive. Everyone's got 12 hours. The difference is most of the motherfuckers are on buses. And we're driving ourselves. So it gets very fucking tiring, But we went on the bus once on that last tour with Punk and Drublick. We were on there for 2 days. And after being on the bus for 2 days, we're like, fuck this. We don't want the bus. Fuck the bus. Everybody just goes in their bunk and like shuts their fucking drape and just reads their book, fucking watches movies, talks, fucking, you know what I mean? You don't see anybody until you like, it's showtime and you walk up the ramp to go play the show and then you come out and everyone's gone. It's like, where the fuck are my friends, dude? We're all these dudes that I'm supposed to be in a band with. I don't want to sit in a bunk with a kitchen and spend all of my money, like spend so much money on fucking being like separated from my friends. It seems ridiculous. So we made the decision we're gonna stay in the fucking Sprinter. Maybe we'll hire a driver.
But I get like when bands want to get comfortable after all those years, but like being real it brings a lot of respect, it's a fight, like you said, you're a fighter, you go like wolf out there, and I think that's why people have so much respect with Get Dead. You guys are dedicated, deserve it. You're on a run for your life, and we see that, and I think that's why the show are so intense, and why people have such a blast, and why street punk love it, people from the skate punk or metal, whatever, like people from rap, because we see you are art as rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking, and I appreciate that, man. It's good to like know that we're doing that, and it comes back to the same thing of like doing this for the reason that I'd say like, oh, I love it. So I don't fucking like driving 12 hours. You know what I mean? I don't like fucking huge drunk German dudes slobbering in my fucking ear, telling me fucking, oh, it's a good show, but last time it was better. Like I don't love that shit. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it's fun, and we like to see the crowd, like the energy that fucking the crowd fucking gets down. Like, we talked to a lot of people, and we noticed in the beginning of, whatever it is that we're doing, like comes through to people when they're going through fucking tough shit. So we get these stories all the time of people being like, yo, I was thinking about like fucking hurting myself or doing dumb shit, or I was fucking up or this and that. And, this helped me through that. And music did the exact same thing for me in every shitty part of my life. It was there for me, like fucking like skateboarding, So once you fucking know that there's people out there that are getting something like that out of it, it's like, you got to fucking go for it, because what's left, you quit. Because if you used to, you never did. And what are you going to be you're going to die a legend in the cubicle working fucking accounts and payable, HR department? Fuck all that. I'm drinking fucking wine in the middle of the day at my house. No fucking job. No stage plot. No manager. Fuck it. It's a way to do it, man. I'm just like people are.
You guys should have the salary of therapists, because that's what you are. Music is therapy. Like when the pandemic hit, like people realize how much, seeing live shows were important in their life, and how much it gives a lot of good stuff for brains. You feel good after like 2 days seeing the band. And that's thank you for losing money in the name of music, man.
Absolutely. Hey, anything to make everyone else happy. Miserable. But that's the thing too. It's like, yeah, but we can, you know, I think that there's a value in the struggle. Like because once you're super comfortable, like nobody wants to fucking hear songs about how tight the tour bus is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got home and everything was good. I got home, my dog's killing it. My band's fucking famous. Hey, what's up? People be like, "Yo, fuck you," because it's like people only like, like in general. I'm the same way. People like human beings only like to see shit fucking rising. Okay, and they love to see motherfuckers fall even more. They love watching that shit. But once you fucking get to the pinnacle, and you're like fucking top fucking whatever, that's when motherfuckers start throwing rocks at you to get you off the fence. Because they're just like, fuck this guy. With fucking pyrotechnics or whatever it is. Whatever you are, You're a surgeon. Somebody's gonna call you fucking yuppie, fucking scum. It's like fucking done. But when you're a fucking, a college student fucking trying to get a medical degree, working 3 jobs, everyone's like, oh, fucking hard working guy, yeah, buddy. Then once you get there, it's like, yeah, fuck this fool. Oh yeah, he did cheat on his wife. So people like or I don't even think people like. I think what I'm trying to say is like no good art that I fuck with has ever come from a comfortable place.
It's true. It's true. It's to take the negativity and bring to something positive, or take the that dark side and put it on the light, and people, it help people, and it make you like grow up.
Yeah. As you, or when like you play it's no different than like you play a song in your car when you're mad or whatever, you're on the freeway, you start fucking driving faster. Like, because it's fucking getting it out. It's whatever that energy is, or whatever therapeutic shit is in there. It's like it's got to fucking come out somehow. I mean, I guess I thought about it when I was a teenager a lot because my whole life was just skateboarding. I used to skate for shops and every day, fucking 12 hours a day, skate. And I would look at humans and I'd just be like, the fuck do these people do? Because they don't skate. Like, what the fuck do these motherfuckers do? And that's how I feel now with just having like an outlet, being able to do art or do music or, or go skate. I think about now that I'm getting older, you get a little more sensitive and shit. I start thinking about like how many people out there have just never found their fucking release valve, and they're just like, I guess I'll make cookies and watch fucking TV. Just, guess I'll get another cat.
Yeah. Well, that's how you get like 3 or 4 cats.
Yeah, it's fucking over. Dude. 1 cat too many, bro. Nah. Get a goddamn dog.
But it's true, like people that are creating are way more healthy in their mind than people who restrict themselves doing something that they fucking hate. I think everybody has that, even if you're not good singing or drawing or whatever, there's so many ways to express yourself, and a lot of people are, they're developing themselves through their work, they work for a company, for a boss. It's not their thing, and most of us develop ourselves with our heart, and that's the difference.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's this isn't. I remember back when I was going to college and I was looking for a job, and like my grandma was like, "You just got to make your job looking for a job. Just go knock on doors, just walk into every place." It's like you can't just walk into places anymore and be like, "Hey, I'm a hard worker." Like, yeah, you're trying to steal fucking our cash register, asshole. There's all these hoops and everything. Like, you can't go get a job at the grocery store as the bagger and then fucking you're gonna own the fucking Safeway in fucking 5 years. It's never gonna happen. You're going to be a bagger for the next 25 years. Dude, they're gonna fucking fire you whenever the fuck they want. You're gonna have no money, no savings, no nothing. It's just, and that's why they call it a working class. A working class. They're working. That's why there's like people are getting mad. It's like it's a disappearing working class. It should be a disappearing working class. It's a fucking lame fucking way to live. You know, they're like, well, then you're only living with rich people or fucking poor people. Yeah, but fucking poor people make great fucking art and they make shit fucking way better in the world. And fucking rich people, they're the ones that fucking feed all the fucking poor people by donating all the money so they can keep their fucking taxes down. Fuck the middle class. Fuck the middle class. You know what I mean? I'd rather be poor and then have these motherfuckers over there and there's no gray area. You know where you stand. You know? Every now and then maybe one of those fuckers up there will like, you know, make good music. I can't remember like the last like super wealthy person that made great music anymore, but you know, Bright Eyes.
Yeah.
You know, he came from a fucking family of surgeon. Could have been a doctor himself.
Yeah. I think Ghost is making a lot of money right now.
Ghost? Oh, the fucking metal band?
They're not really metal. They're really more like pop with some. It's the Kiss of our generation, I think.
Rats. Yeah, that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Well, then you got. It all depends on what type of music, though, too. It's like what you're going for. Are you making music for fucking disenfranchised poor people that need like an edge, a darkness, or like an aggression to it? I mean, because fucking Justin Bieber, another one of your Canadian buddies.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, it's okay, dude. We gave you guys Taylor Swift for that bullshit.
Yeah.
But
not us Adele, so.
but both of them, when you think about it, it's like they started making that cheese dick music to begin with, and it's the most popular fucking shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe there's more. There's like more. Either there's more dumbass people than we think, or there's more happier people. There's more happy people than we think. You know, because I don't know how else you're gonna fucking listen to the Beatles. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be interesting to see because the pandemic changed a lot of things, and now kids have time to discover our scene, and there's a lot of kids started up punk rock band and they play really different than what we think. The Chat just released a masterpiece. There's a band from UK and they're really young. And I think they're amazing.
Yeah, I did. I get that. And I think that COVID did teach people how to like dig in. But also, we're not in. We talked about it when we released Dancing with a Curse because it's like, first of all, label didn't want to release it during COVID, and they're like, well, you're not gonna be able to tour it. You're not gonna be able to fucking do anything with it. And we're like, well, we thought about it, and I was like, well, fuck that. Everybody's stuck at home. They're doing no different than what I'm doing. They're washing their fucking groceries when they walk into the door, and they've listened to everything and watched everything and done everything. They need new fucking shit. And then to top that off, your bonus is that these people are stuck inside, so they gotta listen to your shit. They're not just gonna listen to one thing. They're gonna ingest this whole fucking album, and it's really hard to do nowadays because everybody is so fucking one-track oriented. I mean, I rarely listen to a fucking full album. The last ones I did were Comeback Kid and fucking Idols, but I'll listen to a track and I'll be like, all right, cool. Listen, like go to the next one. If I'm not feeling that one, it's like, hey, Google, play another song, play another band. Everything's like that. Everything's a playlist. Everything's hip hop, punk rock, fucking whatever, So if anything, it's like COVID not only taught people that they don't have to be in this like working class rut. Like if you use your brain just a little bit, and get fucking just semi-creative, you can start a fucking Etsy page and all this. Not to say that we need a whole fucking world of people with Etsy pages making a bunch of crap shit. Because then you get that shit that's going on with like beer right now, where everyone's got a brewery and it all tastes like shit. It's like that's what fucking the world would be. Yeah. We got good dad beer too, dude. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's the same fucking thing. It's just like, everybody, for instance, riddle me this. Why is anybody going into an office to work? Why? Why the fuck are you going to the office? Why would that company, if you're a board of directors in a fucking company, I don't care what you do, and these motherfuckers have an office building that they're paying for electricity, a brick and mortar fucking thing. They got maintenance, they got fucking water, they got everything, insurance, everything in there. If you're the board of directors, fire those people. You fucking numbnuts. You can just work at home. Like, why would you have an office? It doesn't make sense. Maybe a store, stores, they're still liable as of now, until they can fucking deliver me what I need, like everything that I need, like fucking within like an hour, I'm still gonna go out to a store. I could have ordered a charger for my MPC on Amazon. It would have been here for 2 days, but I'm so impatient that I went and looked for it for 3 weeks.
Like a kid.
Fuck that. I'm gonna find it today. Well, but then again, without you don't want to be that person though. I don't think we want a society where it's like everything is just there and you don't need to leave. That Codependence album, I'll send you a link to that shit. You can't, you can't play it for anybody, but I'll give you the full album. The dude that mastered the Slayer album just fucking mastered it. We got fucking DOC from NWA on it. It's his first verse since his accent. Yeah, we got fucking the singer from Fishbone playing fucking trombone.
Oh.
We got fucking Nate NOFX. Some crazy shit. We're on some crazy shit. But anyway, I came up with this idea that, and you can check it out at, we've got videos coming up that Incline's doing. And we're also releasing like other bands like the Meths from fucking the UK and shit. But go to thisiscrimewave.com because that's what we're calling that genre of music is crime wave. It's not new wave, it's crime wave. So, but you can go there on there and fucking check out there's like videos that are up there and all that. But anyway, if you go there, there's a PO box in Brooklyn. I'm in Cali. So I set up a PO box in Brooklyn. Now you got to there's also a hotline you can call. And we have fucking an operator that'll fucking answer there's 2 days a week where the porn star Jesse Lee will answer and give you instructions to do shit. But you have to spend $7. You have to spend $7 and you have to send it in a fucking envelope with a fucking stamp to get your shit back to fucking Brooklyn. And we'll send you the fucking Codependence demo tape. It's all of our voice memos and shit that are going through. But the whole reason behind it, it's so that you can't just be like, no, fuck that. I want that shit right now. You can't go online and get it. You can't fucking hear it on there, except unless you watch like the one video that we have up online. But it's so that people have to for one, you need $7. It's a weird fucking number. Yeah, you need 7.
7.
Not 10.
5.
Yeah. So now you gotta go to the ATM. Okay? It's gotta be cash. We don't take checks, we don't take Apple Pay, nothing, cash. So now you gotta go to the ATM, you gotta break 20. Okay, you get your $20 out. Well, you only need 7, so now you gotta go now you've been to the ATM, you've interacted with the earth over there. Now you gotta break this fucking 20 and get stamps. So now you gotta go to another place and deal with more humans. And so by the time that you fucking put this money in the envelope and you fucking do all this shit, you've interacted with the world. You know what I mean? Even though it's annoying and it fucking sucks, you're still you're still gonna be a smarter person than you were when you didn't. And then when you get your tape, you're like, ugh, I fucking worked for this shit.
Man, it's cool, man. I love the $7 thing. I don't like those tie number, like precise number. Like it could have been like 7.25 cents dollar.
Yeah. And it's like we're fucking, and it's like it's making like a lot of people are doing it. We're doing no advertising. We're doing nothing. This is just like underground shit. Like talking about it on fucking podcasts, talking about it on radio shows, talking about it with people. Motherfuckers are buying this fucking thing. This stupid fucking thing. And that's what's good about it. It's about to come out. Rolling Stone just did some shit on it. Like, it's going down, dude. I can't wait to send it to you. It's on some other shit. It's great. Get Dead has a track. You can actually watch at thisiscrimewaves.com. If you go there, you can watch a music video called Abscess, and it's Get Dead doing all the music with fucking Codefendants. And it's Codefendants is me and Chesky. Hold on. My boy Chesky's out playing shows. He's from New Haven, Connecticut. Check him out. We're at one of his shows. Fucking dude's a beast. He's a hip hop dude, but also does singing. One of his shows, one of his fans painted a picture of him. Okay? And he's like, I was like, what are you gonna do with that? He's like, I'm throwing this away. I was like, nah, give it to me.
He gave it to you. Oh shit. That's amazing, man. Goddamn, what a video. That's crazy.
This is the mind of a psychopath. Listen, look at, you can see the Scotch tape right here, the little squares because this is on a piece of canvas and they cut it out like it wasn't good, like crazy shit. Anyway, that's Chesky. He's in Codefendants with me. Fat Mike is in Codefendants. He's playing fucking bass and producing it.
He played.
Yeah, he does fucking bass, helps like produce all the songs. He fucking been putting it together. Him and me and Chesky wrote all the shit for the demos that we started out. Like I said, we got DOC from NWA. We went out to Texas when he recorded the verse for it. And then he got up with NOFX and fucking sang like Kill All the White Man. the whole crowd when he was done was all DOC because he's such a legend, you know what I mean? And like, for him to see all these punk rockers recognize who the fuck he is, just like got him going. Then he took us to a strip club that I got thrown out of. I got all fucking it was his strip club. The bouncers were gonna fucking try to beat me up, and then Fat Mike thumb wrestled one of them to calm down. And while they were thumb wrestling, I tried to steal their golf cart. It was fucking wild, bro. But anyway, yeah.
Just one of those nights.
It was one of those nights, dude. It was one of those nights.
Let's do punk rock, they said. Let's do punk rock. That's what happened.
Let's go to Texas, they said. We'll go rap with the dude from NWA, they said. Yeah, so, crazy.
Did you saw like the news getting spread like a virus about like NOFX like calling quit next year? It's like Fat Mike responded to the fans and like people went nuts and it was literally like everywhere and I was like, come on, like if they call it quit, man, they've been doing that for 35 years. But I get it's such an iconic band and Fat Mike is such it almost have a lot of the punk rock scene on his shoulders, so people are afraid that it's gonna fall apart, but I don't think it will.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just I don't think it will. I think that they'll come up. I mean, Fat Mike's a fucking, I've been living at his house in LA for the past year. I see how that guy operates. I see fucking how he moves with business and like the decisions he makes, and he's a fucking genius dude. For a fucking dude that looks goofy in a dress, he's a good dude, man. It's one of my best friends. But he's like, it wasn't surprising to me because they've been talking about it for fucking months. So like now I guess it's kind of crazy. It's like blowing up, but I mean, I knew it would. And then I also told him, I was like, dude, don't be that band. Don't be that band that calls it quits, and then you're fucking Gene Simmons, fucking 5 years ago, another farewell tour. Our friends,
farewell tour.
Nothington. You ever heard of Nothington? The band.
Yes.
Jay Nothington. Okay, these motherfuckers, and I know these dudes. They have fucking done at least 5 farewell tours. 86 to the point where I was like, yo, are you fucking around? Like, is this like a joke? And I don't know if they are or not. I hope it's like their gimmick or whatever, but It's the same thing. It's like, yo, dude, all these people showed up to your fucking show that you were saying the last time you were playing in San Francisco ever, and fucking like, it's fucked up, and you make like, they cancel plans, they get a sitter, they do all this shit, they have an emotional investment in your band, and you're saying goodbye to them. And it's a thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's a part of fucking somebody's shit. They're never gonna see you play again. And then you fucking just come back and play again, Fuck that. It's like your grandma, like somebody saying your grandma died, and then she shows up at your house a month later, and it's like, oh, it's cool. And then the next week they're like, no, she really died this time. She pops back up all drunk, oh, that's cool. Kind of fucked up. So
I wanted to come more. I died. I came back.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Fucking. I mean, I know that they've got big things planned. I think for their farewell tour. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a world tour, and fucking, we're gonna be hopefully doing some co-defendants dates with that too, along with Get Dead shit. But yeah, it's fucking. I don't know. At some point, you got to be able to fucking turn it off, right? Like you can't just.
But like, because when you don't stop, at some point it get over you. And if you wait and you wait and you don't listen to that voice saying, man, I think I'm done with that. I want to try something else and see what can happen to me outside that life that I'm living for 35 years. And he can do whatever the fuck he want, the guy. I mean, like, he can do anything.
That's an interesting thing though too to think about as well though, is because like the whole narrative too is like Fat Mike and like what Fat Mike's gonna do with Fat Mike. There's fucking other motherfuckers in the band. You got fucking Hefe, Smelly, fucking, Melvin, and they're all doing their own fucking shit too in their own right. Like, fucking Melvin is a fucking amazing. He's doing this shit called Melvinator with Vaz, and he's a fucking amazing electronic producer. Like, when he DJs and shit, that shit's fucking dope. I used to go to raves when I was a kid. I love that shit. I'm trying to, like, me and Melvin are hopefully going to collab on some electronic tracks and stuff. Love that.
Wow.
Fucking Smelly, that motherfucker is amazing. He's an amazing man, human being. Pickle sticks, he's making fucking surfboards. He owns his own fucking boxing gym in fucking Long Beach. He's got all kinds of different shit that he's doing. You got fucking Hefe. That motherfucker is just the fucking spiky hair enigma. He's on the Mayans. He's on fucking Sons of Anarchy. He's like a crazy actor. All this shit. He just got divorced, so he's gonna be out in the streets getting fucking wild. He's got his own other side music shit. So I don't know. All those dudes have put in so much work and so much of themselves and so much of their life. It's like, for all the people like, fuck that, why are you fucking quitting? It's like, well, let these old motherfuckers have some fucking vacation time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Fat Mike was fucking puking and shitting up blood in a fucking Avenged Sevenfold's house in Vegas. He almost fucking died. So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not bummed on it. I think that if they wanted to, they could always keep playing, because they're one of the, not every band can be this, but they're a generational band. They're like fucking, like the punk rock version of the Beatles. Every kid that fucking becomes fucking 10 years old, 11 years old, and starts thinking for themselves, it's such an accessible fucking gateway to get into. You know what I mean? You give the motherfuckers Punk and Drublic to a 13-year-old child, I don't care who the fuck they are. They're going to feel that shit. The next fucking 30 years is going to get under their skin because it speaks, So if they wanted to, they could play forever. And it wouldn't be sad, because it's like their fucking fan base would just keep coming in like a wave, where some bands, it's like, yo, that shit starts when you start playing the fucking fairgrounds. You know what I mean? You guys have fairgrounds in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like, okay, let's check.
But you have such a great point, and I think that NoFX is such a huge part, like a huge piece of the puzzle. So have them leave. It's not a bad thing. There's gonna be a lot of band like you guys that deserve way more that you have right now. That gonna get more attentions, and people gonna get maybe more time. Not saying NoFX. That show in a year they're gonna see something else, and that's a good thing, I think, in a way. And I wish they could continue, but I don't care at all. If they want to quit, it's their career. I just watched the fucking Pistol series, man. Those guys did it for such a short ride. That was happening to a lot of bands, the Germs, and so we got 35 years of nostalgia. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, if you make that music comes from a fucking honest place, and you can strike that nerve, it's gonna stick around. And it's like the thing. It's like they're not calling they're calling it quits because they're fucking over sitting on a fucking tour bus. They're over fucking being uncomfortable. They're over not being with their fucking families. They've been doing it for the past fucking 35 years. So fucking more power to them, man. And I think it's true. It's gonna fucking open up. It's like they're not gate holding the fucking punk scene, but it's like, yo, take a look around at the last fucking 15 years at who the headliners are. You know what I mean? It's not, who do you got? You got Dropkick Murphys. You got Flogging Molly. You got fucking NOFX. You got fucking Pennywise. You got fucking Rancid. There's only about fucking 10 of these fucking bands in our scene, and they're fucking up there at the top, and they hold it. And it's like, we started out in the tiny print. You know what I mean, on the poster. So we've been going up. But that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That's what we were talking about earlier. It's like, but then what? Because once you fucking get there, there's no satisfaction. There's no oh, we made it. Now you've got to fucking worry about getting knocked the fuck off or not being good enough or fucking, because once you're up there on that fucking top roster, once you fucking diverge back down, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, it happened to them fucking throughout the 90s when that shit all fucking popped,
Yeah. And do you know the actor Gérard Depardieu? It's a French actor, and he told a story about fucking Sharon Stone, and he said it was not the fuck, it was the whole process of getting there that was interesting. The fuck was bad. I don't care. So being rich is not, it's not when you achieve everything that it's fun. It's achieving everything that it's fun. So you have to keep the ride longer, I think, to keep it interesting. And I think a lot of bands have reached that point of they did everything, they saw everything. So it's tough to keep it excitement, and a lot of bands, they play with cover, they're doing something else with the show because they just it's not everybody that can be like Iron Maiden. So try and play those songs over and over again.
Yeah, and there's fucking some bands that can do that shit, but I mean, I definitely don't want to be one of those bands. I want to constantly. I mean, that was the thing too. I was getting about with the COVID thing. Another great thing about releasing that album during then is that when a band comes out with a new album, what do? You go to fucking see them. They're selling the new album at the fucking show. They play one or two new songs off the album, and then fucking that's when you go get a beer. Yep, don't know this fucking song. Fuck this. I'm gonna take a piss. And you come back and you hear your shit. Well, with fucking releasing it during COVID was awesome. Because when we came back to start doing all these shows, we're just playing Dancing with a Curse start to finish. It's 33 minutes long, but everybody knew we just got to play it. And then you didn't have to play any of the old shit. No, we still play 4 or 5 old songs at the end afterwards. If people want to hear some shit, we'll fucking play it, whatever. But that was fucking tight. That was the first time we ever got to do that. And that's kind of how you think that COVID, not going into the office anymore or learning your hustle. It's that's how I want to release my music now. It's I don't want to go fucking tour that. I don't want to tour it to sell it. I want to fucking figure out a way to make people ingest it so that when you go on tour, you're going to play it. And you're going to play it in an interesting way where they're going to be fuck, I got to go see this shit live. I heard it, And I think that along with that is, juggling the ideas of how we were talking about earlier, people's short attention span with fucking music. It's they want to hear a rap track right now. They want to hear a country track. They want to hear everything's like a playlist. So with that being said, is the full album dead? Like making a full album, like, because you can, you know, I got my music studio right here. I've been putting this demo tape together. I can fucking make. I mean, if all of Get Dead came over tonight, we could probably write 2 songs.
Yeah.
Record it, demo it, you know, and then instead of spending fucking 15 grand making a full album, we go and spend fucking $1,000 just making these 2 songs, package it tight, and then put it out.
Yeah.
Until you have a full album. And then when you get the full album, redo all those songs on that album. Remix them all. You know, fucking make ska turn fucking death metal. I don't know. But it's like trying to, like, that's what I like about music. It keeps it interesting for us, is trying to figure out less about what impact you're going to make on social media. Like when you post something, I'm more interested in like what type of fucking music can you create, or a product that you can create that's going to make somebody like engage with it to the point where they're going to be like, they'll fucking give me more of that. It's like selling, you know, music is fucking no different than selling drugs. You know, it's just like fucking people, no matter what war you want to put on it, no matter what fucking censorship, no matter what you want to do, laws, people want to get fucked up. You know, that's it.
Did you saw like there was an article about like animals that love to fuck themselves up with fruits or whatever they got in the nature, and they fucked up once in a while, and like it's a nature of every living thing of getting fucked up, because like that's yeah.
I mean, we're fucking human beings. We got opposable thumbs. I got a fucking motorcycle outside. I got a fucking truck. I got a TV with DVDs. I got fucking Skype. I got you. I got fucking the world's fucking brain, all the knowledge in the world right here on my computer. I can learn calculus today. I'm not. I'm gonna watch you porn and jack off probably, but it's still the same thing. You know what I mean? But I'm still fucking bored. Could you imagine being a fucking monkey in the Amazon? All you do all day long is fucking watch this other monkey throw shit at you? Like, yeah, you'd be getting berries to get fucked up. That's all we're doing too. We're just fucking bored. Like, we just want to get fucked up, whether it's the music that's gonna fuck us up, or fucking climbing a side of a cliff with no rope is gonna fuck us up, or driving fast is gonna fuck us up, you know? Like, whatever. That's a takeaway for this right here, bud. Every living thing just wants to get fucked up.
You're right. It's so cool to have you, man, because like it's fun to see that people that are doing music now, like there was a purge. People are doing it for the right reason, and seeing somebody dedicate and being through as you is beautiful, man. You're gonna love Quebec, man. We're party people, and people are ready for you. Like every that didn't or ever heard about you, I make them listen. They're like, those guys look crazy, man. They are.
I'm gonna see if I can do this too. Right now we're talking. I'm gonna send you the link. You have Dropbox, yeah?
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that. Like, it's so cool, man. That the most interesting musician out there, and the one that are the best, are the one that are the most open mind. About music. Like people that just listen to one type of music, you get bored of talking to them, and they're just like, yeah, Creator was the best thing. Yeah, but no, Creator was the fucking best. Cool, man. I love Creator, but there's something else.
Yeah, fucking. It's like it's like death metal people are super like elitist. They just become elitist with it. I listen to fucking Brothers on Mayhem and fucking Mayhem.
Yeah, you have to be
King Diamond. Yeah, cool, man. Shit's tight. You guys got a couple good fucking tracks. You're not gonna go burning churches down, you fucking coot. But I mean, if that's how you fucking move it, it's how you move it. At least, I don't know. There's a point there where I got like, I bought the MPC and shit instead of doing like getting into like making beats again and electro shit, because there's a thing there where everybody that I knew that was a singer for a punk rock band was doing like solo shit. And here they come with their goddamn fucking acoustic guitar, and just like it just got boring. You know what I mean? Like, how much fucking mid-tempo hot water music bullshit are you gonna bite and rip off? And I gotta fucking sit here and act like, you know what I mean? Or, yo, I'm a fucking singer for a band, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm never gonna fucking do some fucking solo fucking shit. And I'm like, yo, I need some fucking cash. And I don't like not touring, but I've got like the MPC now. I got the fucking keyboards. I got my fucking guitar. I got live loopers. It's like, you're doing something. You're not just doing it. You're not playing an Against Me cover on your acoustic guitar for a bunch of people that came to see a fucking show. You know, that's a rehearsal. A show is a show. That's another thing that we should fucking let's get this cleared up right now, motherfuckers. Two things. One, bookers and promoters out there listening. Keep your boy. Look, if you want to book a fucking show, then book the show. You're a fucking booker. Okay? Don't hit me up and ask me to post your fucking show, because that would make me a promoter. The same with the promoters. Or the bookers like, oh, I do the promotion too. And then they're hitting you up the week before the show. Oh, we only have fucking 20 tickets sold. It's like, well, fucking whoever's doing promotion isn't promoting it. And that's not the band's fucking job to fucking promote. It's not my job to reach out to our fans to tell us, because they're from everywhere. I don't know how many fans I got in fucking Akron, Ohio, motherfucker. But don't start fucking crying to me when you've only got 10 tickets sold. It's getting fucking old. You know what I mean? If you want to fucking promote shows, promote shows. If you want to book shows, then just be the fucking booker, man. Because nothing is fucking worse than an overzealous booker that's also, oh, I'm also the promoter. And then they just fucking jam your ass up for the next fucking week. And then when you show up to get paid, they don't want to fucking pay you what they told you they're going to pay you. Who lost money on this? You did no fucking promotion. You see a band that has fucking 10,000 followers, and they don't put it into their head that those 10,000 followers are 3 people from fucking 9,000 different cities. You know what I mean? They're not, 10,000 people aren't going to fucking march down to your fucking small ass club. I don't know why I went off on that rant, but it's very upsetting to me.
Yeah, I know. I've been booking for many years back in the days, and it's true. It's true. Like if when I was booking a band, I had the money. So if I lose money and if I don't have enough people at the door, it's on my bad, man. It's me. It's on my shoulder to do that, to keep like to keep in touch with the radio people and just bring it out that the band is coming to town, and I have to be strategic too, because if I book on a Monday, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be less people than a Friday. So it's you're right. It's but man, you trigger like a debate. So many people will say yes, and so many people will say no. But I kind of agree with you. It's not on the band's shoulder. Like they don't have to do anything about it. It's on their choice. If they want to share it, that's cool. If not, I don't have to ask them. Like, can you do me a video like saying that you're gonna be down and stuff?
Yeah, they're getting pushy though. They're being like, why aren't you fucking promoting the shit? It's like, hey, when you release your flyer, I fucking hit the little share button and I fucking shared it. Okay. Last time I checked on your fucking Instagram page, you have only shared that thing one time too. So why is it up to me to fucking flood my fucking people with all your bullshit? Dude? This is your show. That's your zone. You should fucking do that. You know?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't disagree in that.
Well, a lot of people though don't have your outlook on it as a booker though either. It says like, hey, I don't do this shit unless I have the fucking money. And if the people don't show up, then that's on me. That's a very unique way to look at it. And fucking God bless you for doing that. In the real world, you get fucking perfect example, buddy. The Yom Kippur thing, the Jersey thing. This fucking guy, and I hope he hears this shit, because we know, motherfucker, this guy was like, he was being, somebody in our band, I think it was Tim, because he's an English teacher. So he corrects papers and like looks for students plagiarizing things, So he's kind of like keen with it. And he brought it up first. I remember the van, he's like, fucking Booker is talking a lot like the promoter. Motherfucker had 2 different emails with 2 different names, and he was acting like he was a booker and a promoter. So then when we showed up during Yom Kippur and there was only 4 people there, he was walking around in a tippy like, I can't believe the promoter did this. I can't believe that they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. It's like, motherfucker, you are the promoter. You are the promoter, dude. Why?
Yeah, you know it's coming like miles away. Hey, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's because fucking, it's like, no, you didn't fucking see that this is a Jewish neighborhood and it's a fucking holiday where you're not supposed to do shit. And this is a fucking club called fucking Satan's Nipple or whatever the fuck it was called. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, let the debate rage on. Leave your comments here. Smash the like button. I don't give a fuck. You know? I know you get promoters that try to weasel out of fucking paying bands because they didn't do a job. You know?
Yeah, and I did, you know, I did so many things in the punk scene here, man. I managed some band, and I had to run over a bookers that said that they didn't have any money to pay us, and the show was sell out, man. Like so many money. And when I confront it in the parking lot, like I nail it down, like he reach his pocket, and you have that fucking like brick of money and just throw the money like, oh, take your fucking money, like my fucking money, like you fucking put your name in the contract saying you're gonna pay me. So man,
well, that's where we get fucking. That's where we don't. That's happened to us once, maybe twice. You know what I mean? And fucking that person never did that again. That's another thing about where we live. You know what I mean? A lot of people just like take shit and let it slide and stuff. Fucking get that allegedly doesn't let shit slide. Like we allegedly might be waiting at the fucking promoter's car. We allegedly might fucking steal your fucking wallet and punch you in the face. You know, we don't give a fuck. We're hungry. And that's the thing about being, you know, fucking not paid and not fucking, you know, comfortable all the time is that we're still fucking hungry and the streets got to eat. We don't fucking around with fucking money like that, playing some dumb shit, especially when people do dumb shit. Because the thing is that dumb shit is almost the most like easily recognizable shit of all shits. It's the stinkiest shit. Right? Dumb shit is the most pungent shit there is. It's easy to tell when people are doing it. And the funny thing is that the people fucking wafting the dumb shit don't seem to have fucking, you know, can't smell very well because they think that they're getting away with it and they're not. You know?
Yeah, when you walk on, like, it's the most shit I walk on. Like, that smell forever.
I smell the poo-poo. Oh my
God. But you're gonna see, like, Quebec have changed a lot. Those things used to happen like 10 years ago, but the run you guys have, you're in good hand, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. And it's cool because.
Are we doing Poke and Drublick too up there? Is that going on, or is that going on right
now? No, Fat Mike didn't tell you. Like, in Quebec, we're so different from everybody in the whole world that, you know, microbrewery outside Quebec cannot like put their products there. We don't sell products. If you want to find a beer from Alberta in Quebec, it's impossible. So bringing beer in the US with, you know, their deals, it's impossible in Quebec. They have to pay over taxes to SAQ, which is like the Society of Alcohol from Quebec, and they're charging like amount of money. He will take a dime from the show. Like, he will lose money if he came here with the Punk and Drublick tour. And I was so pissed off when I heard that. We're so retarded with those with alcohol.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys, I mean, anything, I mean, I think fucking East Coast to West Coast stuff in Canada, from what I remember, and this was like in 2017, 2018, but like everything that's fun, you guys have a crazy amount of tax on.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
A 12 pack of beer is like $30. A fucking pack of cigarettes is like $35. Okay? Yeah. Fucking condoms are like fucking $100.
Yeah, we kill the fun with money.
So yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I think that, I mean, it's weird though because you would think that that would be an easy fix though, because it's not like Fat Mike has a fucking proprietary fucking like what do you say, like a recipe for their shitty fucking festival beer that they make.
Mm.
All this shit, and I'm sure because it's fucking Pumpkin Drublics here, it's a bunch of booths of local fucking beers. I'm
Yeah.
sure Quebec being fucking not letting any other beer from the outside world in there probably has many microbreweries, many motherfuckers that want to do it. So why wouldn't you just pick the fucking big brewery in Quebec that can fucking do it in a normal fucking thing, partner up with them, have them make the fucking Pumpkin Drublic beer locally in source, help the economy there, and then fucking sell it. And then don't worry about your shitty fucking warm beer that you're gonna put on fucking pallets from fucking Akron, Ohio, or the fuck, you know?
You really saved the day. That's the solution. That's the only way it can happen here. To bring like those microbrewery, like the Trou du Diable and shall we throwing shows and
Yeah, well, Pumpkin Drublic does that though too. Like they do fucking their every one of their things. Yeah, every one of their spots is a fucking. It's not just their fucking beer company, which is fucking Cameron's brewery that Fat Mike partnered up with. I mean, there's fucking 50 other brewers that are
okay.
there.
It each city it's different microbrewery. It change every cities. There's
Yeah.
a couple that stay like because they got the main deal in a way.
Well, yeah, because what happens is that fucking the beer is free from noon until fucking like 3:30 or 4 o'clock. They just give you little fucking tiny cups, you know, like taster cups, and the lines are long, and everyone thinks like, oh, I'm never gonna get drunk. It's like, now you get fucked up on microbreweries. Shot, you're fucking done by 4 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, they fucking all those tents clear out because they set them up in the fucking like where everyone stands for the shows. You know,
Yeah.
so opening bands are playing for fucking all the people getting free beer, and then at fucking a certain time 3:30 they shut it down and they clear all that shit out of there. So those
Okay.
breweries are giving away free booze, but they're also gaining all this extra exposure, and they're also having shit that they can fucking sell on there. They can sell their own fucking glass of beer if they don't want the fucking free taster. But after 4 o'clock, the only beer that's fucking being sold on those premises are the fucking Pumpkin Drublic beers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got it.
So that's what they're doing is like being like, okay, well, they can't bring their shit in because their fucking moneymaker is getting all these people half drunk on free beer. And then they fucking open up the floodgates at 4 o'clock until 11 o'clock at night. And that's all profit coming through. So that being said, just fucking go to the big brewery there, have them make fucking, you probably already have all the numbers of how little the least amount of booze that was ever drinking and the most amount that was ever drinking. Find the fucking middle ground, get that. You know what I mean? If you got leftover fucking pallets of Canadian beer, give it to the fucking brewery and let them sell it at their fucking brewery or fucking ship it to their fucking customers because most places have like a club. Like, I'm part of the thing. You send me 12 weird beers every month. There's ways to do this shit.
You're gonna play in Saguenay. Saguenay got NOFX like 3 years ago, and there was like I don't remember the name of the festival, but it was the beer of Saguenay. Like it was my brewery beer around Saguenay that did the festival, and NOFX played there. So it was like ripping the concept of NOFX, but doing it here. So yeah, I'm sure they can solve something. At least like for the last tour, if it's fucking real, that would be amazing to have that because we were so disappointed. We really thought we're gonna have the Pumpkin Drublic, and Quebec is the best place like to get people like fucking drunk at 4 p.m. It's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. You motherfuckers are drunk by noon, dude. I know how you guys are doing up there. Looking dirty old hockey players.
We've got the worst winter ever. So when it comes to summer, we just got drunk like our fucking ass, because we know we're gonna freeze for 8 months.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I'm gonna send you that. What's your phone number?
It's 581 994 1671.
And then on your radio show, you'll have to go beep, 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 beep.
I can do a montage.
Okay, I'm gonna send you this.
And by the way, I'm gonna hear the interview on Monday, not this Monday, on next Monday, just before like the tour.
Yeah, are we gonna we're doing another interview like with the whole band up there?
Yeah, that will be rad. In Quebec, you're here on Wednesday, September 14, Atlantic. You're gonna love it.
Is that we're playing a place on this tour called the Bovine Sex Club.
Oh shit, in Toronto, man, there's so many crazy stories at that bar, man. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you're gonna see my pal Al Nolan from the Almighty Trigger Happy, which is
Okay.
a legendary band from here.
So, did he work there? Let's see. Wait, 994-167 what?
Yeah, 71-1671.
All right. And I'm gonna send you this book. Open Masters. Share. Here it comes. Share link.
That's so cool.
This is primewave.com and check out the videos. The videos that we're doing, there's gonna be fucking 5 of them. They're all connected. It's like a movie.
Wow.
You spent a lot of fucking money. You should check it out. It's like fucking cinematic shit. People are gonna trip out on it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about it right now. I don't even know
When
if like
you got the idea and how it came, like how you got that crazy idea.
I went and saw my friend Adam from Pyramid Tattoo here. He took me to go see Chesky, who's a hip hop dude. He owns his own record label, Big Four. And it's called Chesky. It's Ceschi. And I went and saw him. And I was like, "Fuck, this guy's like, I don't know, like one of those things where I was like, fucking, that's a shit right there. I want to fuck with that." And then I did an interview with a Canadian fucking podcast when I was in Arizona. They were asking me what I listened to. I was like, "Oh, I listen to this guy Chesky. I just went and saw him play, blah, blah." One of his fans fucking sent him the link. And then he checked out Dancing with a Curse because he grew up on the East Coast in New Haven, Connecticut as like a hardcore straight edge kid. And he listened to it and fucking liked it and hit me up and was like, "Hey, thanks for the shout out. What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, check this out." And I sent him Abscess, which is the song that Get Dead's on in the first video that we just released. And fucking 2 weeks later, he was visiting here. He just got out of prison and he fucking came over here. And for the next, I mean, he lives here now. He's just on tour. So since that day, like for a year, we just fucking were together every day, just fucking writing this album. And it was the first time that either one of us had ever like written a song like line for line with somebody else. Like there's shit that he wrote that I'll fucking sing. There's shit that I wrote that he sings. And then we have most songs we both fucking like just word for word just through. So it's very fucking technical and it's very I don't know, that's why I came up with the shit Crime Wave. Because the big thing about Getting Dead that I never liked was like when we do interviews or people that aren't familiar with us or whatever, they ask like, "How would you describe?" Or tell you, your aunt. Or what kind of music do you play? I don't know. Like I don't want to say fucking punk rock. Because it is we conduct ourselves in a punk rock manner. But we're not like, I don't have a fucking mohawk. My song's gonna go oi oi oi, So it's hard to like. It's hard.
You
It's hard to like. Crime
do you
Wave.
remember MySpace where you have to define the band like band we're throwing, like we're punk, rock and roll, death metal, rap, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
I used to bring up MySpace because I have a Louis Regal page still on MySpace, and I went to look at it to make these demo tapes that I'm making, and the music's not there anymore. But that's where I found the fucking the fucking logo with the fucking pigeon. This is my fucking when I was doing hip hop back in fucking 98 to 2005 or something was when I was Louis Regal. And this was like my fucking logo back then. and I found it on MySpace
I'm
yesterday.
old.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's called Crime Wave. You know,
I love it, man. Can't wait to listen to it. Thank you, man, for sharing it with me.
yeah,
Um,
man.
um
You can
can't
play,
wait.
you can play on your show too. If you want to play fucking, I'll send it to you. If you want to play a track or two on it, you can
I
fucking do
will.
it.
I will.
Share link. I just want to make sure it is. I see that one too. Incoming.
Incoming song.
Sure.
So, Sam, what's the best way like people can like help you out? Like, I know a lot of people got a budget, a musical budget. How people can directly encourage you financially buying merch, and of course, we invite people go to the shows and buy shirts, buy fucking CDs, vinyl, whatever is there on the merch table.
Yeah, just like yeah, just come out to the show or fucking, check out fucking thisiscrimewave.com and fucking send $7 and get yourself a cassette tape. Fucking, you can I don't even I got some crazy shit that I'm about to post up. Like maybe you can help me too. You can post this on your stuff and like
Yeah.
tell people it's like so that's just one. That's just the skateboard one. I got another one that's it's a Zolta, like it's a psychic book that opens up and it's I made a stencil of a genie head and then there's a fucking black tarot hand inside of it and tape rests inside the hand. I got another one that's a confession, like a confession screen from like a fucking the priest thing. So when you open it up, it's like inlaid. So I don't even know what to do with this shit. I don't have an Etsy. I don't have a fucking like a store or anything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is like also like the fire extinguishers. I collect them because I fucking allegedly do graffiti. And so like you can fill these things up with like you mix paint with fucking depending on what type of paint it is, you mix it with water or paint thinner and you've got to thin it out and you got to like do a certain thing so it doesn't get clogged in there. But once you can go to a gas station and fill it up with the air thing, the 70 psi will shoot 40 feet in the air. If you watch our video called Fire Sale, that's us doing that. I went out and the boys are like, why don't you go do a fire extinguisher tag? And I'm like, okay, but you got to go with me. I made my whole band go with me. They don't do that shit. They're fucking losing their mind. But anyway, so I think I'm going to start off this whole thing by auctioning one of those off. So cool. I think what I'll do is I'll fucking let me know if this is a good idea. I'm thinking to sell fucking squares, say 1 through 50, right? You can buy as many fucking numbers as you want. Each one's $20. I got a random number generator online. I put it 1 to 50 and I hit the button and it just randomly picks a number. So if you've got number 2 and it hits 2 3 times, you win the fucking extinguisher. But you can buy 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. You can have all those numbers. And just hit the button. Do it live on fucking line. Hit the button.
But it's a good idea, but you have to record yourself doing it because it's a great live, man. People gonna love it, man. That's the way.
Yeah. We gotta do we like record it. Of course, like record like screen captured or whatever, but like in order to do it, you buy the fucking square and then fucking go. So say I make the fucking shit from 1 to 50 and turn them out. And I know that if all those squares get up, it's $500. Well, if you want to just buy the fucking thing for $500 before I sell all the squares, you can do that. You know what I mean? So shit like that. And then once I get there, then I can fucking start being okay. You didn't get the extinguisher? Well, look, I got fucking these fucking other 4 items, but they're all original, unique, handmade fucking things. Plus, wow. The extinguisher is going to come with a fucking little like it looks like an airplane brochure. Like the safety thing, but it tells you exactly how to mix the paint, how to strain the paint, how to fucking what pressure you want to make the thing.
Like a recipe.
It's a fucking it's like an anarchist type cooking. But this fucking, but this thing shoot like 30 to 40 feet. Like you can seriously put fucking like red or hot pink paint in this fucking thing and fuck up a city block out of a block.
You're gonna have a guy like sell it, like trying to sell it, resell it on eBay, and trying to sell it like you can blow a fucking city up, man.
If you look at crank.com, because these fire extinguishers you can only get, they don't make them anymore. They used to hold water.
Oh,
the only way you can get is you fucking steal them, allegedly. Like old hotels, old restaurants, always be looking at the kitchen. They're silver and they're fucking tall. But like Crink, which is a graffiti company out of New York, they sell a fire extinguisher that's like that, but they just paint it black and they put Crink on it, and they're selling that fucking thing for $1,800, like brand new stores. So I'm gonna sell these motherfuckers for fucking this one for $500.
That's cool.
And I fucking hand painted the thing.
So that's so cool, man.
Yeah, but I guess I gotta like, I don't know. There's some shit I gotta figure out. I gotta get like a store thing, I guess. Or I guess I just put on Instagram and be like, yo, just hit me up. I don't know. I'm good at the ideas. I'm not good at like the technical aspect.
Yeah, you're selling it. Yeah. You should I should help you out with that. I'm a seller.
Yeah. You know what we could do is, if you want, we could do fucking what's the radio show called?
It's Prescription Punk Rock.
Okay, I'll make a fucking, how about this? I'll make a fucking a fire extinguisher and I'll paint it fucking like a prescription bottle and put RX on it, and we'll put Prescription Punk Rock, and we can fucking do it through your fucking, do like a promotion through your radio station for us coming up there.
That would be rad, man.
When are you gonna air this episode?
Like not next Monday, on September 12th.
Okay, so I'll already be up there.
It's the show is on at 10 to midnight.
Okay.
Eastern time.
And then what day do we play in Ottawa?
I think it's I don't remember. You're on Quebec on September 14, and May it's September 17, I think.
Okay. So that means so that's after the fucking fact. I mean, we could do something too, like a fucking I don't know, like a fucking ticket giveaway with it. And I'll fucking come to the show if you fucking won, and you get fucking free. The extinguisher comes with fucking 2 free tickets, and I'll fucking personally fucking deliver it to them, and then come kick it with us. You know what I mean? Oh, I need that money.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm down, man. That'd be fucking tight, because they're already like, the extinguishers are a fucking cylindrical shape already. So it's like, I can just paint it fucking orange with like a white cap on it and just put fucking RX. And that's fucking that, man. Let's do it. And then we can do the, do you stream your show? Is it video or is it just audio?
Oh, like on the radio show, it's because people get confused. It's not a podcast show live in a studio. CKRL 89.1 is radio going for 40 years. So what I do is I do a little montage of the interview with the audio, and then I put the whole interview, like no editing, on our YouTube channel.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I mean, we can even do a thing too, where if you like went on the live react, if you're listening right now and you want to fucking, do like a caller fucking, first one to call in or something, fucking wins this fucking thing. Or something. You know what I mean? Something. We can do fucking something, but that'd be fucking rad to do. Or if they're interested in fucking buying it after the show airs, we could just say on the show, be like, look, here's this thing. In fact, you know what? Don't even put a fucking price on it. Pay what you want for it. Let them hear this fucking interview and fucking know that my fucking phone's turned off. I don't need much. You know what I mean? Support us. I split the money with you. Yeah.
We can start with a little amount, like we say, like $100, like, and they got it.
Like an auction. Like you can fucking just type in $100 and it'll be fucking on for the length of the fucking radio show that you're on air. and just let it fucking go up. And then fucking beers on me. That big fucking
And by the way, you sleep in Quebec. You don't leave after the show.
I don't think so. I don't know. They don't tell me shit. We normally stay wherever we play because
Cool.
nobody can really drive, especially in Canada. You guys aren't fucking around with drunk driving up there.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But yeah, make sure if you need anything, just hit me up. If you need a place to crash, if you need food or whatever, man, just hit me up. I will bring the shit.
Yeah, man. Well, you ever make it down here too, the Bay Area, you got fucking a spot to fucking crash. You got extra rooms and all that shit.
Yeah, I have to do the trip. I've been saying that for so many years. What I want to do is like a little documentary about the scene now, and just having like cut of interview with every band on the era, talking about how's the scene now, and there's such an history with the scene. But mostly when punk rock explodes in somewhere, it died for many years, and it starts slowly to back up. Like in Sweden, like in LA, like in San Francisco and New York or whatever.
Like even like in like San Jose right now, like East San Jose, like the crazy fucking hardcore bands are going ape shit out here.
Yeah,
There's a band called Gulch. It's
I
fucking
know.
amazing. Fucking amazing. But same with LA, like East LA is doing crazy fucking shows. They're like having 2,000 kids show up under bridges and like light cars on fire. Fucking, it's tight. It's a good scene. You should do that. They have a I actually was thinking about that before COVID, like right before COVID hit, and then the codependent started up. Is I bought I painted Fat Mike's house and bought the fucking Old Man Markley, the band, their old tour bus, which was like a short like medical bus. And so I have it, and I was like starting to like gut it out, and I was putting like this whole music studio, I was gonna put it in it, and then do like a podcast radio show where I would just go to somebody's fucking town, just do a year and just go drive fucking, friends in Arizona, go to Phoenix, stay there for a week, have them show me the fucking scene.
Wow.
And then you have the recording inside of the shuttle bus. And you can meet up with like friends that are tattoo artists or graffiti artists or musicians. And you meet up with a musician, you do a collab track and you make a track with them. If they don't make music, you have them say, okay, what's your favorite fucking song or your favorite old song? And then sample it and then flip it and make a track into it. And then at the end of the whole thing, you have a fucking album.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that'd be fucking rad too, because I'm always interested in that, is like when you go to somebody else's fucking place. Like if you came to San Jose, I'd be like, oh, fuck, we got to go check out this burrito place. We got to go fucking to this bar. You got to check out this, So, but yeah, man. And I still got that shuttle. It's just gas is fucking crazy.
That's crazy, man. No use for a name. Came from San Jose.
Yeah, so did Smash Mouth.
Good thing.
Yeah, they have a fucking music studio across the street from my house.
You kidding me? Smash Mouth?
Yeah,
like there was a running gag in Quebec. Like they did like those band that have some success, like playing in like local restaurants, and they did a fake flyers with Smash Mouth, and the band got really really angry because like, and it was funny because I mean like they would play like in a McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you gotta fucking play. I mean, a lot of those fucking people too did like crazy. There's even like pop up shows in here. Pop up anything is fucking awesome. I'm a big fan of it. I've got friends that have like a biker clubhouse thing, and they do like weed pop up things there. And they have like music to play there, but all these people like with weed, mushrooms, and fucking open drug bazaars. Fucking tight. I love pop ups. I love pop ups.
Yeah, like
it's a good way to
ingest shit all night, and then like you realize the band is not that bad. Oh, maybe it's the much.
Yeah, I took too much. Yeah, exactly. The Captivati.
I'm a huge mosh fan. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. Still, like one of those times I did like I do a grams, but man, every time I do mushrooms, I've got, I realize the meaning of life, and I'm like, guys, I fucking get it. I get the meaning of life, and then, okay, what is? Oh, damn, I forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot.
But I mean, also too, like some things I don't think like are meant to be explained. Like I ate some mushrooms today. You know what I mean? It's like I don't give a fuck. Like I love that shit. It's like especially when you like get a lot of them and you get to that point where you're having like these like weird breakthroughs about how everything fucking works and like
It's like wave. Like you
yeah,
get small for a couple of 20 minutes, and then you get like, whoa, man, I'm fucked up. And then you get like, it's really like surfing. And I love it too. Like I love to do it and go take a walk in the wood. I'm like,
oh
every dance are like, we bring friends of the Flatliners, a band called Keeping Six. They were on tour, and we did mush with them and bring in the wood, and they didn't trip like a good way. They really freaking out because they thought like, oh, we're gonna get like Quebec animals and everything. And we're like, man, we got winters. There's no wild animal like outside moose, and you don't see them.
also there's one thing I learned about when I went up to fucking Canada the first time. I was like 18. We went up to like Butte and like Whistler and took a
Oh,
train and shit. But you don't fuck with those moose, man. They fucking some of those moose have like a red tag on them, and those things will fucking attack your ass. And I didn't realize how big moose were. They're like fucking 8 feet tall, bro. I think it's like a deer, you know, with like antlers. Like, you know, California deer are like 4 feet tall. They're different than East Coast deer. East Coast deer are like bucks. They're like fuck you up. But a moose, my friend, Jesus Christ, what a fucking goofy animal.
yeah, and man, I've got so many friends that got hit by moose. Like they were driving and fucking hit the moose, and it destroy your car, and
Oh
like it
yeah,
can kill you like fast with the fucking wood and everything.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
they don't even have like sharp fucking horns either. Like deer here, they're like it'll come through like a moose. You're just gonna get like blunt trauma to the face. Dude, that's crazy. How many Canadian bands have the word moose in their name?
oh, I'm sure too many. We got a beer called the Moose Head, and it.
We get moose head down here. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, we just figured it was like when you go to like Australia, they don't have Fosters, so we
yeah.
never look for moose head up there. But I probably should because then it wouldn't be an exported beer, would it?
Yeah,
Because
that's the
Budweiser
thing.
is very
Canada isn't dangerous with their animal, but fucking Aussie, Australia, like it seems like pretty wild out there. I will
oh,
not go to, like a party on the beach and then go to the wood, take a pee, like not knowing where I am and what I can face.
yeah. There's fucking. They've got like yeah, like boxcar jellyfish, like these little tiny fucking jellyfish the size of beans that'll kill you instantly. But fuck that! I'm not going to the ocean. It's not gonna happen. These fools are out there just fucking. Oh, I'll go surfing, mate. Ugh. Too much, man. I don't know. I'm a very reckless person until it comes to, like certain shit. You know, like I'm never,
We can hear
I'm
it
never,
good.
yeah, I'm never gonna die of a fucking parachute accident because I'm never gonna jump out of a fucking plane. You know what I mean?
No, too. Like I'm afraid of hikes.
It said me too. I hate it, but you know I hate heights. But like if I allegedly go do graffiti or something, I'll do it just to like get it done. You
Do
know,
you
sometimes
feel comfortable in the plane?
yeah. I mean, I think a lot. I used to not at all. I used to get like really fucking like white knuckle on takeoff and like any bump. But I mean, I've been fucking getting on airplanes with Get Dead now for like 10 years, dude. Like, I don't even care. I start laughing when turbulence hits and shit. Everyone's, oh, I'll be like, oh, shit. You
I
know,
would go like, fuck.
yeah, yeah, you're the fuck, you would hate to sit next to me because I'll start talking to you and she'll be like, oh, you know, one in five planes goes down every day.
How how many times did you guys go to Australia?
I've only been there once.
Once. It's a long ride, I heard, like 14 hours something of
Oh,
being.
it's 14 hours. It's 14 hours from California to fucking Germany. This shit was longer than that. It was like in California, I think it was like 22 hours or something.
Ooh,
It's
ooh,
wild.
a
Yeah.
fucking day.
Mm. I loved it though. Good friends in Wolfpack. Our friend Tom out there, awesome band. Like
Yeah,
all
I know them.
all proceeds they make fucking go towards like animal shelters and shit. It's tight. But yeah, fucking great hosts, great dudes. We had a blast out in Australia.
They
It was
have
great.
such a crazy scene out there, like great bands like Friends of the Enemy, High Times, I mean No Quarters, Friends of Rum, man, fucking that's family.
The Clowns. We brought the fucking. We took the Clowns out. Their first tour in the U.S. They fucking came to get that, and I felt hella bad about it because it's like we booked the tour on the West Coast, and it was like we went from like Seattle to fucking Tijuana, and it was cool. But like some shows like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night weren't that fucking tight, and they was
No,
like, "Who booked this?" And I was like, "We did. You guys wanted to come out. This is what it is." I mean, Tuesday night in Eugene, Oregon. What do you think is gonna fucking happen? So
yeah,
they're really good friends of ours. They're fucking. We just saw them and played with them at Extreme Fest. Where I lost my tooth.
Sam, you're really seriously like I had a blast, man. We've been talking for almost 2 hours, and it seems like not even an hour, man. I love that band. I love Get Dead. I'm such a fan. I can't wait to see you in Quebec. We invite everybody listening to the show, of course, to grab tickets. They're still available. We want those shows to be packed, and we have to show them what we got. Quebec isn't a place, it's a punk rock place, man. It's a rap place. It's a metal place. We love music. We can't wait to have you here, my friend.
Fuck yeah, man! We can't wait to fucking be there. And let's. I'll start working on the RX fire extinguisher, and I'll be talking to you, and we'll figure out a way to do it. And I sent
That
you the codependent shit, thiscrimewave.com, getdeadmusic.com, Instagram, Get Dead Music, fucking codependence, Planned Parenthood.
Man, Sam, you really are the king.
Hey, all that shit. Thank you so much for fucking taking the time, man. I appreciate you, brother. I gotta
Sure,
come.
do
Yeah,
a
man.
huge, huge, huge special on 2 weeks. We're gonna play a lot of songs. And thank you for the generosity. Can't wait. I'm gonna be there in Quebec. We're gonna do that special things with the extinguisher. And thank you, man, for the friendship and for the trust, man. I can't wait to see you, my friends, and you're gonna love it.
I know I am. I can't fucking wait because I hate being broke here in California. All right,
Yeah,
brother. Talking to you,
it's
man.
a situation, but I love you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, brothers.
Oh yeah, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Yay!
Hell yeah. Anyway, you got my number.
Yeah, I got you. Fucking hit me up, man. I'm around. All right, brother. Cheers.
Bye bye, brothers. Love